encourage the Blizzard people getting woke.
Yeah. Sweet, here's an idea. You could be
According
one
to
of those
some people, they already did.
You could be one of those YouTube people who could go out into the woods and then smash all the Blizzard stuff with a big hammer and get like millions of views.
True. You could really like boost your AniTuber career.
Let's say
I'm gonna say don't bother with the AniTube stuff. There's more money to be made in smashing shit.
Gamers don't care about the Blizzard anymore.
In protest of the Diablo 2 remaster.
Yeah.
It'd be really good.
Pretty good.
Okay. All right.
Be pretty good.
Let's see.
Sonic is really cool.
I'm a hedgehog.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, last we left off, you had your party had returned from the. Oh wow! New dingo pic just dropped. Anyway,
Holy fuck, that's...
He is more anime than ever now!
Anime. What the fuck Final Fantasy hairstyle is that?
So last you left off,
what the fuck?
You had all returned to Regent Spring from your excursion into the swamp. And along the way, Angelo had gotten bitten by some kind of bug, gotten sick, and had to peace out for the day, head to the doctor, see what was up with that. And in the meanwhile, Dingo, Felina, and Hero went to go see what was going on with the circus, and walked into the middle of a confrontation between Aaron, the on-stage magician for the circus, and a very tall man in a black trench coat and black
Gravedigger Mullen.
Named Gravedigger Mullen, who was interrogating her about the whereabouts of a man fitting Dingo's description. And when Dingo showed up, he called him out and said that he was that he was a bounty hunter from out west, chasing after Dingo on behalf of Boss Hug, for crimes including murdering a farmer's daughter and burning all his crops.
Yes.
And the resulting confrontation, he managed to he managed to trip up Felina, but Dingo and Aaron both aimed their gun and wand at him respectively. And there was a whole sort of standoff where he was convinced to just retreat, saying that retreat, but he was quite adamant that Dingo was his man. Dingo was trying to say that he had the wrong person, that he just happened to have a similar face and hair and beard, and got his outfit and gun and hat. Hat's part of the outfit, and a bet.
Correct.
And then after that, he went and reported to the ringleader, Arius. And Aaron decided to accompany you guys on seeking out Gravedigger Mullen to clear it all up. That's in air quotes. And
yes.
So you went into Regents, went and found out where he was hiding while Felina was off getting a tattoo and reading up in the library on the places Dingo mentioned and the history of Keith Lombard, and rejoined the party just in time to go to a hideout in the major residential area of Regent Springs with some buildings under construction where they were having a base of operations, and in the resulting confrontation, had a fight with one of Gravedigger Mullen's henchmen, who revealed that there were 8 others, including Gravedigger Mullen, in 2 other houses, but the resulting fight heavily injured Felina and Hero. So as Felina and Hero left to get medical attention, Dingo and Aaron burned down the house that that henchman was in, and then also locked the doors and burned down the 2 houses that Mullen and his crew were in,
Correct.
hoping to just kill them all right there, and then made a
That-
speedy escape with the help of Aaron's magic.
Yes.
That's fucked up, my
Meanwhile-
dude.
Meanwhile, Hero and Felina had been were being treated for their wounds, and Hero wound up saying a bit too much about what had happened, a bit too honest, conflicting with Felina's story, and they wound up getting questioned by the guards, considering that he was describing an assault that had happened upon them, and in the process, still was a bit too honest, and then Felina decided to say that actually he was that Hero had done this, like just abused her and
No.
like broken her ribs or whatever, but she wasn't, but she was very suspicious in doing that, and the guards, one of whom had previously dealt with Felina while Hero was in her body, conversed amongst each other and wound up arresting both of them.
Pretty fucked up, my dudes.
And so that is where we are right now. Dingo is back in the circus, believing that all is well after having all is well, that he tied up loose ends. Angelo is
On his way
has
back
recovered
to the circus from.
I was
has
going
recovered
to.
very well from
I was
his
going
illness.
to
And
ask.
Felina, and Felina and Hero have been thrown in jail.
I was going to ask or say, could I go to visit the doctors to, 1, see the both of them, and 2, if Angelo was there recovering, see how he's doing.
Well, Angelo would have been at a different place, but this is very much stuck. But this is just where it's talking like Felina and Hero are in a holding cell.
Okay, well, that's fair
We
enough
had that
then.
whole scene.
Oh
but
boy.
yeah, it's nighttime. It's like it's the evening right now, I'd say, and yeah, Dingo, I believe you were just waiting at the circus while Angelo.
I guess I will just wait for Angelo to turn up, not
Okay.
knowing anything more.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the evening. Who should we start with? Angelo or Felina plus Hero?
Let's do Angelo first, because he didn't say anything last session.
I think it's funnier what Angelo does that. Just
Okay, Angelo.
Okay, so I'm heading
It's,
back to the. I'm heading back to
yeah.
the circus.
You've had your systems flushed out. You got a bite from a nasty bug in the swamp, but luckily they had the medicine for it. It took like most of the day to recover, but at 6 p.m. you got discharged, and you're said yep, you're good to go.
I step outside out into the crisp streets of Regents. Look out.
There's
stretch around
smoke in the distance.
in the distance. In which direction? Like towards the
To
circus or
to
away?
to your east. To your east.
Okay.
Probably away from the
Uh,
circus.
yeah, assuming like you're coming out basically. We're gonna say you're
was
basically
in the
coming out
major
like
residential
over here.
Then, or...
Mhm.
I'm gonna say you're basically coming out over here. Like this is where the doctor's place was, and so facing south there's the main gate, and facing east major residential. Yeah, it's coming from here.
Okay. That's strange. And yeah, Angelo was gonna head right back to the circus to check in, but curiosity gets the better of him, and he turns and heads towards the site of the smoke.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you pass through the evening traffic. Make your way to the residential areas, and you find that the smoke is coming from some buildings that were under repair or construction.
Are they like? So they are on fire now? Are people trying to put it out? Or...
People are trying to. You see that? Yeah, there are people. Yeah, you can gather that. Yeah, there are 3 buildings on fire. 1 is a lost cause. 2 are burning heavily, and they're trying to put it out.
I suppose I'm going to try and help out. I'm going to try and discreetly, like, trying not to bring attention to me. I'm going to try and kick up a rainstorm.
Ooh, okay.
more.
Cast a spell.
I hope I don't fuck this one up. Hey! No,
You're back.
no drawbacks. Yeah, the luck continues.
Yeah.
So yeah, that
So
was
you-
plus 12.
Kick
No-
up kick up a rainstorm.
Yeah, just try and help them out. Pelt the buildings with rain. Like the clouds.
Yeah.
Clouds develop. Rain starts pouring down. Just trying to help put the buildings out, I suppose.
Good heavens.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you see a few of some of the like firefighters just sort of like there's like an audible relief, just sort of a whoop like that, like that. Like they were not going to be able to do anything without that, and they immediately start redoubling their efforts. But yeah, one of the buildings is just been completely abandoned. It's a lost cause. It is scorching. All they've done is contain to that, so that it burns out by itself.
I think Angelo kind of wanders over and just maybe ask someone watching, was there anyone my word, was there anyone inside?
Oh, God, yeah. We heard several, at least in those two buildings. We don't know about the other one, but there were several shouts, and we don't know if we're going to get them, and we're going to get to them in time.
3 more.
Yeah, I think Angelo's gonna try. Angelo's gonna try and get as close to like the building they've given up on as he can, just to try and scope things out, try and see if there's anyone in there who needs help.
All right, yeah. So yeah, there's one. There's like a containment barrier up, and like there's like a head like containment person, just sort of on the outset of it, who sees you approach and says, "Yeah, do you know anything about this?"
Well, no, I don't. I just turned up.
Oh, all right. Figured you might be approaching. You might have something to say.
Well,
It is a mystery to me.
I was just asking if there was anyone who might need help inside that building.
We couldn't hear anyone. Well, there were early on, so the builders who reported, well, they heard shouting. Apparently a few people said that like at least one or two voices might have come from this one, but we hadn't heard anything, and we couldn't get in.
You couldn't get in.
Yeah, that was the thing that was a crazy thing about all three of them. All of the entrances were locked up.
Do you not have anything to pry open doors, or?
Not doors that are blazing, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, Angelo's just gonna let himself pass like the barrier and walk up to the door.
Well, wait, hey,
What?
where you go? What are you doing? That's not safe.
You said the door was blazing. I'm going to fix that.
Go ahead. Fine. I'm not
Yeah,
lying.
sure, you're not with the police, but okay, whatever.
I'm
Yeah.
getting a bit of Terrabonian vibes from this man.
Maybe the town's
Yeah,
starting
he's-
to rub. Maybe it's starting to rub off on all of us.
Maybe he's moved in.
Getting my ass pulverized from this, but
Why would someone move from Terrebone to a shithole like this?
Why would anyone stay in Terrebone?
Maybe
Why
that's
would
why
anyone leave
Terrebonians
here?
stay in Terrebone. They're just sparing everyone else.
Helena didn't stay in Terrebone. She's here now.
Well, yeah,
By
but
full.
not happily.
So yeah, I just hope you know what you're doing, kid.
Angelo
does he just fucking light up and just leave him to it?
Angelo just rolls up his sleeves, walks up to the door, and he's gonna try and hit it with a big blast of big powerful blast of water. And no, Angelo doesn't know what he's doing.
That's good.
Actually, should I discern realities first or just go for it?
I
I'm just gonna go
feel,
for it.
yeah. Abracadabra.
You
I don't know,
go,
is
Gil.
this black magic or cast a spell? Because I am attacking this door with a hydro blast essentially.
So a hydro blast, right?
Yeah.
So I think that would be cast a spell.
Okay.
Is this attuned? This is,
I feel
this is
it's attuned
aligned
to
to
storm, a
focus?
hydroblast.
I mean,
What
we
do you
can.
think? 'Cause it's
focus
like you're-
the storm, align
I don't know if
fog
you're
and lightning, control wind and rain. Move.
I
like
guess it's a. I guess it's like because like you wouldn't be conjuring water, but I guess there is already raining. So
Oh, I could redirect it. I suppose if it's already.
yeah,
Basically
since
store
you
up-
already created a rain, I think yeah. We'll go with that.
Okay.
It'll be focused if you're using the rain that you conjured.
All right. Let's hope this works. Oh no.
Oh boy.
I'm
Hey,
cool.
kid, what are you doing?
That's fun. Let's see what result this comes up with.
Okay, so you try to store up the rain and like blast it with all the water, but you just kind of wind up feeding it wind.
Oh.
I thought you were going
And,
to say, like,
uh,
it turns the water to steam and burns his hands.
And the what the result is that like the flame immediately starts going out of containment,
Oh.
like back, and like and immediately you just hear swearing as like the guy like you're immediately like grabbed by the back of your like outfit and like by the scruff of the neck and just immediately pulled back.
Hang on, I'm not
And
done
so-
yet.
God damn it! What the fuck did you do?
Hey, kid, watch out! The
just-
fire got bigger.
I just kind of look at him. It's like it just
Shot
it
damages.
just went wrong. That was not according to plan.
And now he's shouting at everyone like, redouble containment! Redouble containment!
Arrest Angelo.
And he looks at you and he's like, what are you trying to do? Some kind of is that magic?
Of a kind, yes.
God, I should have asked for specifics. Ah, God. All right, listen. You can't just. Have you ever worked with a blaze before?
Well, not of this kind, no.
Do you know containment spells?
Vaguely. It's not my area of expertise, but
Listen, like, if you're a mage, you said that we need help here. God damn it! All right, we won't have any problems if you can just help control the fire.
right.
It's blazing out in the back. Just try and recontain it or redirect it somewhere safe.
All right. So Angela's gonna scan around, and I am gonna try and do the smart thing now. I'm gonna, discern some realities before we move. I'm gonna try to anyway. So yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Oh, dear.
you realize you are completely out of your depth. Like controlling raging fires is absolutely not something you've done
This
before.
this really is the party of the teenagers that are fuck ups.
You really
Mhm.
did use up your luck, I guess. That first one was just like to lull you into a false sense of security.
And here we go now. Yeah, but Angelo's Angelo, yeah, he kind of does that thing where pulls his cloak back up. I don't know what that motion is, but cocky people do it with their jackets, so they just kind of like pull it up, like, oh yes, I've got.
They
No, I've
ruffle
got-
their
He pops his collar. Yeah.
pop it, ruffle it, shake it.
Containment.
Stop it.
Containment. It's a fire. All I have to do is stop it from moving, right?
Oh no, you fool!
Actually, controlling wind and rain. Maybe this will work. This is a terrible. Oh god, I thought of an idea and I kind of want to do it. It's like genuinely incredibly fucking stupid if you think about it for more than 1 second. And it
Oh,
could
you
go
did fail.
Well, what is it?
You
What
did
is it?
fail your reality discern. So
Yeah.
Di-
I was gonna basically try and suck the wind out of the blazing building to just create a vacuum.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Starve the
Please
fire.
do that. Please do that.
Starve the fire and kill everyone inside instantly.
Yeah, just asphyxiate everyone. Good idea. Do that.
Angelo,
It's not
the
quite- I don't want
murderer.
that to be the tone that Angelo goes with, though.
It's the party of villains. Come on.
It's
let's,
not the
No, we're
party of
not.
villains. It is fucking
It
not.
is. It is the party of villains. Neo
We're
told me
the
this
party
the
of
other
fuck
day.
ups.
Warped
Where's it? No,
interpretation.
We're the party of fuck-ups. That's what we are. The villains were last party.
What do you
Double
think?
villains.
If you want Angelo to, if you're prepared to have Angelo witness the ramifications of that.
No,
I mean,
no, I don't think that's. I don't think even
Yeah.
Angelo is that stupid. He understands magic well enough to not do that. But he is going through the options of how do I keep this blaze from moving, and besides just pelting it with more water or trying to manipulate the wind to kind of like steer it, I suppose.
Just
And
make
We're gonna
ultra
we're gonna
hot
burn
water
down
vapor.
this city, which has survived a war, is gonna burn down today.
Because
That's cool. I'm fine with that.
I think I'm just gonna go and try and do like long-term containment of just blowing the wind in certain directions and trying to steer the fire away from like surrounding buildings.
All right. Cast a spell.
I'm not gonna blow people's lungs out just yet. All right, come on. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I am gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. Your spell has unforeseen side effects and might draw unwanted attention.
Okay.
Brum, brum, brum.
All right.
Best
So
Angelo.
I'm gonna say you're basically what you're doing. Here's what happens. You're trying to use the wind to just direct the fire away.
Yeah.
Direct it somewhere to contain it. What you wind up doing, I'm gonna say, is you're creating like a fire twister.
I mean, I still did
Like,
succeed
it's-
the roll, but
Oh, well, basically, as in like, well, no, you know what fire twister is the wrong term. Like, like you're basically snaking it. Like you're snaking the flames upward, I'd say, like in a spiral. Like, because that's like the only logical place it could go where there aren't any people is up.
fair enough.
Right?
Yeah.
You could have technically bumped it to a 9 anyways because he failed his wisdom roll, but
But I'm gonna say that you're doing that, and because of that, you're taking in, the flames, as well as you're taking the flames of this building, and as well as some of the flames of the other two buildings, and very quickly, you're realizing that you're kind of holding up now a very large fireball in the air, and it's not going up any further.
Oh.
I mean, it's hot.
You're just concentrating real hard on it. It's just a blob of fire in the air, and
Angelo.
one of the containment head goes up to you and says, "What are you gonna do with that now?"
Turn it into lightning.
Angelo just starts running around like, just some days you can't get rid of a fireball.
Turn it into lightning.
Yeah. It's, fire can turn into plasma. That's what lightning is. You can just, like, concentrate it. And lightning's
Is
your
it-
thing.
Yeah, hold
It's
on.
not-
When you wait, hold on. When you say it's a ball of fire, what's actually burning? Because like, is it oil or like, is it just particulate or what?
It's fire.
It's
It's-
just I have
Okay.
genuinely I've picked up the physics object known as fire.
Yes.
Right. It's right.
I
it's
just have
Jesus.
Oh,
pure
what-
flame hanging about now.
Yeah.
Just using your gravity gun.
Turn
Now-
it into
Maybe now might be the time to go for that vacuum idea, but that could go horribly wrong. That could just condense and cause an explosion. I
Like,
think.
like
it
I
would be
say,
funny though.
It would be good. It's fireworks.
Yeah,
You
Angelo
might blow
alright,
yourself
Angelo
up.
just looks at him and says, "Well, I haven't quite thought this far ahead, but
Ah,
I've got an idea." Yeah,
I warn you, it sucks.
It's
Oh. But
You
yeah, Angelo's
think?
gonna try and starve that fire. He's
Alright.
kind of gathered up there now.
Yeah, and container, he just says, "Okay, what did I get in? Boys, back up!" And just yells for everyone to just be out of the way. No, not be under it.
everyone
Not
running
the-
away. Is it like
And,
a nuclear test
And
site?
he's
No.
and they're all sort of just evacuating while he looks at what you're doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
start the fire.
Angelo just kind of looks back at him, just clears his throat. Don't worry, fire is nothing before my magics, for I am Angelo Elgado.
Roll a 2.
Oh yeah.
How An-
Here comes the tea, baby.
Here comes
cuts
9.
Ah,
9.
I was gonna say it cuts.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the casting saps your energy. You take -1. I'm going to int until you have a few minutes to clear your head, and I'm going to go with. I'm gonna go with the bad option for my thing, but we're still early on in Angelo building his legacy. Your spell affects either much more or much less than you wanted it to. As
You
Angelo
suffocate
basically
yourself.
just, with a big swipe of his hand, essentially just tries to move all of the air out of the where he's keeping the fireball and just starve it all out at once. Basically just trying to poof the flames out of existence.
Okay, so there's like there's like a sucking sound, and the fire poofs away. But also there's a sudden crack, and surrounding rooftops just also get pulled. Just sort of implosion.
Oh no.
And like there's just suddenly, and then there's just like a compressed ball of concrete and wood and building material just there in place of the fire that just falls down to the ground.
Does it at least smush what's left of the burning building?
It falls in the middle of the
Actually,
the
yeah,
three buildings.
I guess maybe good thing it doesn't land on the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good news. So good news. The fire of that first building is out. And the fires of the other two buildings are petering out.
Okay.
And also, most of the buildings around are have been completely torn to shreds.
Oh.
Good
There's
job,
one
Angela.
poor,
Hey,
there's one
hey,
poor
hey,
man
hey.
got.
What would have you done? Shoot the fire?
There's one
True.
poor man.
I
crying
probably
out,
would have. I probably would have
"Fire!"
rang the fire
They're
service.
already here. They
Well.
were trying.
I would have
Well,
rang another one.
well, kid, you certainly put the fires out.
That I did. That I did. Angelo desperately trying not to look at any of the surrounding buildings.
No,
Yep, right.
Anyway, I'm going to go and try and help any survivors, and he just slinks off into that building before anyone could bring him up on all the damage he just caused.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Meanwhile, yeah, the guy just calls in like the firefighters back to put out the fires in the other two buildings that are lessened now.
Angelo just made some
While
dude homeless.
You go to inspect the building that they'd given up on.
Yeah, I kind of peek my head in like the doorway.
Right. Yeah.
If,
it's like
assuming it's being
blackened
blasted open.
with. It's been the roof's kind of been torn up. The door's off its hinges. It's very ashen black.
Yeah, Angelo just kind of like grabs a rag and puts it to his mouth and kind of creeps in. Hello? Hello? Anybody alive?
Yeah. You don't
What's the
hear
order?
an answer. But you can see that looks like it looks like there were a lot of like this house was supposed to be under construction, but it does look like there were like a bunch of extra like shit burned up inside of it.
So it was under construction, so there might not have been anyone inhabiting the place.
Yeah. You want to discern realities here?
Yeah, let's try. Let's
Yeah.
try and discern realities.
Okay, you get one question.
What should I be on the lookout for?
Right. So the it's very it's badly burned throughout. There are a lot of it looks like there's a bunch of equipment that is completely ruined, scattered about. But you can tell like going like deeper towards the house, like it gets far worse, and that's probably where the fire originated. Is specifically probably in a room at the end of the hall.
Okay, yeah, let's.
That's almost
go
collapsed
then.
in.
Let's inspect the source then. Let's see where it's at its worst and kind of work our way outwards. Still looking for any like signs of inhabitants and kind of calling out as I go. Anybody needs help? Be sure to shout.
Yeah, so you step into this room that seems to be the epicenter where the flame started, and you are immediately taken in by the smell.
The smell.
As you look down and you see a fried corpse.
Oh yeah, Angelo reels a bit from.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of stumbles back. Oh god. Oh dear.
Are you okay, buddy?
He was not expecting to see that.
Are you alright? You need a paracetamol.
Has Angelo seen a dead body? I don't know if he has in his time.
Not one that he didn't stick around to see ones that he made with the snakes, I suppose. But
I don't think he killed any of them because he anime fought them. I don't think he like murdered any of those.
maybe. I guess as part of your character backstory, has he ever seen a dead person before?
No, I don't think he has. Like, he's quite young and he's been to a fighting academy, but he's not killed or been part of anyone's death. He's been in pretty in violent situations, but he's still got that naive kind of view of things. Like, he kind of came in here thinking that there'd be people to save, not people who have already been made pretty crispy. But yeah, when he's collected himself, Angelo does kind of like creep towards the dead body and just kind of check it over as though there's any chance of them being alive.
Alright, roll discern realities.
Alright. And then the body's gonna have a bomb linked to it. No.
In his vagina.
Yeah. Looking
As-
over it, you try to look over it, and like it's just the. First off, I think just touching it just makes you like reel again. Like this is burned flesh.
Why am I touching it?
And there's like congealed blood on the chest,
Oh.
and there's just it's like this is like it's almost unrecognizable as a person.
That's unfortunate. Angelo just gonna like grabs anything around to kind of cover the body up and continues about his business.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think there's really anything like
There's nothing
any
really
like,
to say,
cloth
yeah.
materials or anything.
Yeah.
around here
Yeah, there wouldn't be.
Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, he just tries his best to ignore it. He just
And the room also seems to be be littered, well, sort of polluted with a lot of burned paper.
Yeah, Angelo's looking around. He's trying to work out this. He's trying to work out why this place caught on fire and why it started here.
All right, you'll get one more discern realities here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No.
No.
I'm not gonna take.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take an XP. I've just been
Yeah.
fucking doing.
Yeah. So like, as far as you can tell, like this is clearly like it's definitely where the fire started, but you you cannot figure out where this like how it happened. Like the guy, there's just one body. Looked like it was clutching its chest, but it's hard to tell with how it's obviously very burned up and stiff.
Yeah.
And there's so much like burned like paper ash.
My goodness, we've been in town
hard
for
to make
days
out anything.
and this has happened. And then Angelo just kind of going at something. He doesn't suspect that we're involved or anything like that, but he does kind of feel a pang of worry, like, oh god, I hope everyone's all right. And I think at that point he does decide to like leave and go back to the circus more out of worry than anything else, like to check is everyone okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he kind of like exits the building and tries to slink off before anyone really questions him because he just doesn't want to get tied up anymore.
Yeah. Everyone's busy with the other two houses, so.
Yeah. Angelo makes his exit to go back to the circus and
All right.
check in on everyone because it's like first day we were here, everyone kind of got into scrapes. Then the next day, buildings are on fire, and yeah, something in him just kind of pings with worry, like.
Let's see Felina and Hero and see how they're getting on.
Alrighty. So, Felina, Hero,
Yes. Hi.
you two have been, you two are both in holding cells at the guard stations in the middle of the city.
Are we...
You've been.
Are they in separate cells or the same or
Yeah,
different?
you're in a like a hall, like you know, like those like ring hallways that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're in a section of one of those. There are 3 cells in there. You've been put Hero. You've been put in the far left cell. Felina, you've been put in the far right cell.
Oh, so there's one
Middle-
in
The
The
between.
middle
Resistance.
cell between you is empty.
Oh.
see.
So, question, Neil. These cells, are they like the cell walls? We can see through them, or is it like we have to peek out?
You have. Well, yeah. I mean, you have. What do you mean?
Like,
Like,
can we see straight through to each other? Is it just iron bars,
Yes,
or
you
like
can.
is it okay?
well,
Excuse me.
And yeah, you were just put in there after being told that. Yeah, like that like that you have both been spotted. You're with both of your stories and eyewitness accounts. Like you are both suspicious and connected to a number of different things that you're going to need to be taught questions about.
What a situation you got us in here, Felina.
Sweet,
No.
you should be Hero, by the way.
oh yeah, I should,
Yeah.
but I am.
But you could also be
Felina's-
Axe Cop.
Yeah, Felina's
Oh.
arms are.
Wait, Hero is gonna be. But first, Hero is gonna be. I have a good opening. Like, Lena, how is it that every time? How is it since I met you, I've ended up in jail more and more?
Now, hang on. You were in jail before you met Felina.
Technically, you started off in a jail, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
were arrested.
Yeah, but
Maybe,
you know,
maybe Hero correlates that as the binding
Yeah.
fate that keeps putting him in
Like
jail.
I said, party of criminals, party of villains, and right
No.
all the time.
No?
Heroes
So-
judged for.
Where are we again? Like,
Oh.
where are these cells? This is the like.
These cells are they're like around here probably.
If
So
we
this is, you know,
roundabout,
we're
have I
at
just
the
failed to
station.
save anyone?
Yeah, you're at the central stations. You're in a holding cell. You're in holding
Oh.
cells.
Are there other?
This is the back
prisoners
of one of
about?
the buildings. In
Some of the other holding cells.
In some of the there were 1 or 2 in like the other halls, but
Gotcha.
they were like drunk or sleeping.
Gotcha.
What time of the day is it actually?
It's night.
It's the evening.
Okay, good. Damn, drunk
How many
already.
days was the circus gonna be here? Aren't they leaving soon?
Leaving tomorrow, I believe. I think it was only 3 or 2 days.
It's
Yeah,
supposed
I
to be
thought
3
it was.
days.
Yeah, so they're leaving tomorrow. Okay,
They're
cool.
supposed to leave tomorrow, but you never know.
You never know.
Exceptions can be made.
Given what's been given, holdups with that could happen.
Dingo was just say, yeah, leave.
So,
Go ahead, everyone's fine. Leave.
Okay. so yeah.
Second question: do we have a window to the outside or anything like
You
that?
do not.
That's a shame.
Are we gonna? Are me and Dingo gonna have to post bail on you guys?
No, I got a better idea. You should hijack one of the guards.
Yeah, that is a good idea. So yeah, Felina just sort of, like has her arms crossed for a while, like eyes closed, one eyebrow, angry raised, anime angry expression.
She sits down with her arms and legs crossed.
Yeah. Sort of, tapping a finger on her arm and then just sort of like exhales through her nose. How many guards are like around? Is it kind of quiet where we are, or
It's
is it
pretty
like
quiet. It's
Okay.
pretty quiet.
So I am going to wait until a guard comes.
Alright.
Well, first Felina just looks over at Hero and just says, I hope you're happy. And just know everything that happens, it's your fault, Hero. And
My
beyond
fault?
that, Felina's
How
gonna
is
wait
it-
for a guard to, cross passed.
How
Play
is it
ill.
my fault? How is it my fault?
Here's what you do: you
You're
get a
the-
bottle of ketchup and you put it on the ground, and then you lay in it, and then when a guard
Yeah,
passes
that's the
by-
trick.
Yeah,
I need to poo. Come help.
You're the one who decided to just tell that flat out lie that got us in this trouble.
No, Hero, you were already in this trouble. You had already gotten us here. I tried to, get myself out of it, but that didn't work. I'll admit. You had already dug this grave for us, Hero.
What do you mean, grave? We're just. It's gonna be fine. They're gonna realize this is silly and take us out of here.
Yep,
I'm
that's
glad.
exactly
I'm glad
right.
you think that, Hero. And yeah, now Felina's just not going to respond to him
Wow.
until. The
So
guard.
there are only 2 guards in this cell hall. There's just one posted at the end at either end of the hall where the doors are to the other halls.
Pretend to be sick. That's the trick.
And you're in sort of like a part of a semicircle
Well-
here, like where like there are, where it's like
Yeah.
it's like a ring set up and like there are
Mm.
doors and dividers every 3 cells. And you're
Also,
at
that
the back.
Halo Infinite footage is pretty good.
And so they really don't have any reason to come to you.
Gotcha.
Well, I
But-
hope.
You're waiting for it though.
Yeah.
Or
Or
hopefully
or
I'm-
waiting for one guard to like go to the bathroom or something till there's only
So-
one guard.
After a bit, you hear some ruckus,
Okay.
muffled ruckus, coming from the forward end of the station, and you sort of just do you try to like listen out to hear specifics?
Yes, definitely.
Right. Okay. So you can sort of make out someone saying like, "Okay, listen, what? How do I get in one? All right, just like, petty theft. That's enough for one night, right? One night. Look, this pen. I took a pen. This is my pen now. You have to arrest me to get it back."
Huh?
And you just hear some like complaining, some God.
Does this voice
motherfuck.
sound familiar?
Uh,
I mean, it
Vaguely.
does,
it
but
should. But they just groan. So like, God, just throw him in a cell, being a nuisance if nothing else. And yeah, you hear footsteps coming towards the hall, your hall.
Mhm.
And eventually one of the doors opens up and you see a guard walking in looking very annoyed with a relieved looking Scott.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
oh, it's
bearer of
out
the
here.
ring.
Scott. Wait, was
looks
Scott the
relieved.
guy with the ring?
Yes,
Yes,
he was the
yeah,
other
the
ring.
ring.
Okay,
guy.
good.
Yeah, and he looks very relieved and he just like tired just walks past Hero with him, not even looking at him.
Right.
Just Scott's just tunnel vision, just like eyes closed, as the guard unlocks the opens up the middle cell door between you two and pushes him in. And
Wait.
just sighs again and walks back out as Scott just goes, "Oh, thank you,
Wait,
thank
Scott?
you." Huh?
Wait,
Oh god, he's saying.
what are
Helena
you
sort of
doing?
puts her face in her hands
What are
and
you-
him just like immediately establishing, oh hey, real name Scott, person
Oh.
I'm an associate with.
What are you doing here?
Huh? What? You? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm hero from the circus.
You really
remember?
have never been in the clink before, have you?
Yeah, and you remember Felina, right?
Oh.
Nice.
Buddy, listen. You must have me confused for someone else.
No, I don't think so. Why are you in a jail cell? Why did you demand to get into one?
I did. He just like sort of looks panicked and then looks to his right and sees Felina.
Yeah, Felina
And-
is just has this incredibly tired, exasperated glare at Hero.
Yeah, he seems very confused. G- all right. What are you in for?
False accusations, suspicions.
He assaulted me and broke my ribs.
No,
Anyway,
I
shit.
didn't.
That's
I
true.
saved you.
Felina raises, like a finger to her mouth, just like shut up. Just shut up.
No, I saved you. I saved you from a guy who was
Oh my
who
god,
was
he doesn't
breaking
stop
your.
talking. Okay, so Felina is going to stand up and walk to the front of like her thing and sort of
I'm going
wave
for
at one
blue.
of the guards, like, I guess the one sort of opposite, like, hey, do I to use the bathroom, like, can I like be taken
have a
somewhere else?
bucket.
He's staring at me, and Felina points at Hero.
No, I'm not. Hero has turned away.
Not anymore.
So the guard, I assume, looked in my direction to respond to me, though.
Oh, no.
He's
Let me
got a
get-
visor on.
A
Guard
visor on.
Yeah, guard visor. You know.
Is he still looking at me though? I don't
He
think
took a quick
glasses.
look in your direction, and then he looked at Hero when you said he's staring at you.
Can I try and with a moment of eye contact, can I try and possess him?
I guess.
Thank you. Alright. I do have a debility. And
Yeah.
my broken ribs
And-
has resulted in being stunned.
And also, since he has a visor, it's another -1.
Okay. -1 on this. Wish me luck. Oh, it's
So
a 10, yeah.
10.
Oh
my
my
gosh.
god.
Nice.
My gosh. Okay.
Okay, so at first I don't do anything, like out of the ordinary, just like go back to standing there for a while as, my body sort of slumps over.
Yeah. After a few moments, the other guard at the other end of the hall goes, "She just collapsed."
Oh,
I
oh,
sort of look
no.
over my shoulder and go, huh. Not it. You deal with it.
Oh god, come on. We retired that game months ago.
Just shrug.
Shit, I gotta do. And yeah, he just just goes and like slumps over to the to Felina's cell.
Yeah, I
I
sort
want
of
to
like
ask, but I'm going
keeping
to
a bit
ask
of
it
it.
after
Oh,
this
go
scene.
ahead.
What?
There's a question I want to ask Swede, but I'm going to ask it after this scene.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Felina, like, sort of, like, slowly walks over. It keeps a bit of distance, but sort of, like, looking over, to watch, like, not really, just...
Just what?
Actually, oh, wait, I'm gonna discern realities.
Mhm.
So... prisoner, has collapsed, in their cell. What would my new body do in this situation? What is, what would I usually do for prisoner collapses unconscious?
Check if she's breathing and call medical.
Okay. Gotcha. So yeah,
Maybe-
just ask, she breathing?
Yeah, he stepped in and takes a look, and you would be right. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
automatic. Yeah, looks like it.
Take her to the medical.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be waking up. Yeah, call medical. He looks at you, says, "Call medical."
Ring, ring.
Said not it.
I'm the one keeping her goddamn head up. Call medical.
Oh, fine.
Just
I'll keep
call
the head up.
medical
Go
already.
get medical.
Get the air ambulance service in.
I'll go to prop my own head up. See if
Yeah.
that, I don't know if you want me to roll
You're
charisma
going to
or
call
something.
medical. You gotta go call medical.
I tell him to. can't you call medical? Hate dealing with medical.
Ah,
Hero just shouts, "Hey, medical!"
always fucking drama with you, I swear. Yeah, fine. Hold your head up. I'll get medical.
Okay, yeah. I hold her head
Okay.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, he exits. And yeah, he goes and he opens the door and leaves.
Okay, so I am moving as quickly as I can, sling my own body over my shoulder, and I go and moving, I should have the keys on me, I presume.
You. Yes.
Yeah. Unlock both of their cells, Scott and Hero.
Oh. Hero looks up and just says, huh? Poor girl.
Huh?
You should
Like-
unlock all the cells.
Yeah. So
Maybe
I
money.
am essentially just doing that, unlocking the cells and just sort of wink at Hero and, just circus leaves tomorrow. If I were you, I'd probably want to be out of here by then.
Oh,
Have
they're
fun with
releasing.
that.
Scott says they're releasing me overnight. It's fine.
She's talking to. How?
So yeah, but and then I am going to quickly go and try and just like unlock any other cells with any other prisoners. That is
Oh.
what my intent is. I assume there will be some
Um,
resistance to
So
that.
yeah, as soon as you open the other door to go to the other cell, you see another guard looking. Whoa! What are you doing? What are you, you gotta get medical for that girl?
Yeah, no, taking her to it now, taking too long.
Well, fucking down the hall then. Someone else
Yeah.
just came going for medical. What's going on tonight?
And yeah, just gonna hurry past, in the direction towards medical.
Yeah, so that'll be the next hall down, and then to your right into.
If I
the,
see, I'm also keeping an eye out just for any window.
Nope, not that you come across.
Okay.
So yeah, once you get to the door marked medical, which is like further into the center of the building, you go in and you see the guard you told to get medical. They're saying, yeah, so yeah, we have her. Yeah, she was breathing, but and then you walk in with her with your body.
Wait.
What?
Hmm?
So this is at their inside medical, right?
Yeah.
Does anyone like see me there at medical to like go? Is the guy who gave me directions watching me at the door, or like do I have to go in to not raise suspicion, essentially?
Yeah, you would.
Okay. Fair, yeah. Okay. I will go into medical then. I'll take the risk on that.
So yeah, he says, so yeah, we were getting her. Yeah, she was breathing, but we don't know, so just come. And then you walk in with you over your shoulder, and he just says,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I'll say I've switched to like a Princess Carrie at this point.
Alright.
Something a bit more reasonable.
It's just like, dude, what the fuck? I was just getting.
He started thrashing.
Oh, god damn it. It says you're a real pain today. And yeah, just the doctor says, okay, put her on that bed's free. Put her on that bed.
Okay, yeah, layered up. And just over my shoulder at the other. No one's watching the inmates right now. You better go back.
Oh, god damn it. And yeah, he just hops off.
Mm-hmm.
So, we continue with you, Felina, or want to go to Hero and Scott?
We can go to Hero and Scott for a second.
Okay, Hero, Scott.
Oh,
I mean, me. I'm Scott. So, Hero.
you're I thought you were Neo.
I'm dumb. So, yeah, Hero. Felina unlocked both their doors, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think she said she did.
M?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yes. So, Hero, Scott, actually, Felina, would you have relocked Scott's door if he asked? Because That-
no, like I,
No?
just like shrug, stay in if you want.
Alright.
But I do leave it like unlocked.
Right, yeah. So yeah, Hero, like as after Felina left, Scott just got up and like reclosed like the door if it had opened ajar at all.
Hero just sits there like, I mean, it's nice
and
of her.
your- And your cell door is a little bit ajar.
Hero goes,
Scott went
Hero-
and closed his.
Yeah, Hero just goes, I mean, and that's nice of Lena, but I can just get out of it if I want to, even if what's
Yeah.
locked. Hero is like,
You can teleport. You can teleport right out of here, buddy.
Okay, that answers my question. I
Oh
was gonna
yeah.
ask if he could literally just teleport through the fucking bars.
I'm surprised he didn't do it the moment he got in there.
he's
Yes,
a good
Hero's
boy.
just too...
He's an idiot.
He's not
The
really-
only
he's-
thing the message Felina like wants it. The only thing keeping him in this cell is his is the spook of the rules. I should be in here. There are no
so-
literal bars. There are only
so-
bars of his mind.
Bullet
took-
bars in his head.
They took Felina's body with them, yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. It's just me and Scott in here.
Yep.
Yeah, Hero is gonna be a good boy and he's gonna close the door.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Is this
He's
how
like-
the party gets broken up? Hero refuses. He sticks to his ethical guns and goes to prison.
Actually, he goes. I mean, he goes there
Ernest
like,
goes to jail with Hero.
I wonder what my family would say. That fact that I have ended up in prison thrice. No,
You're not in
Actually-
prison.
It's not prison, it's jail. Scott, just very quickly correct you.
That's true.
fine, in jail thrice. Even though technically the first time I was just taken in, I never got thrown in jail. The second time I was inside Felina, and so it wasn't really my body doing it. So and the third time, so I guess this is technically the first time.
What, were you arrested or you just... This is the holding cell. What did you do?
Nothing. I guess. I mean, me and Felina, we were trying to help a friend dealing with someone who was after him. Though I'm still unsure. I'm still really unsure about that.
Okay, so you're here for questioning. Don't tell me anymore.
What?
It's okay.
What?
Just
What are you-
just give non-committal answers. Ask for a lawyer.
But if they ask for something, I should just tell them.
No, you're right.
I played the fifth.
Right?
I
Oh.
do love that this society does say you don't have to talk without a lawyer.
Yeah. Trouble with the law, Better Call Saul.
Then
I
again,
mean, there are lawyers for a reason.
then again,
I mean, could you imagine a world without lawyers?
then again,
Yeah, Terabo, they only have one, and he just sits in a basement all day.
Then again, not all heroes were always liked by the authorities, but still, just leaving, that would... Then again,
So,
hmm,
you hear approaching footsteps. A
Yeah.
guard is coming back.
yeah, no, hero is just
This is your
pacing back
last
and
shot.
forth. He's pacing back and forth, doing some real thinking. I mean, if they stay... Oh no, if Felina leaves now, they're gonna question her. They're
You
gonna
hear a
try and
guard
question
coming
me.
back. This is your last chance to leave if you want to.
No, he's overthinking it. Even
Okay,
if he wanted
yeah.
to, he's
The
just...
door opens. Yeah, a door opens up, and you see a very tired-looking guard just slump in.
Yeah,
back
hero
to his
just
watch.
pace... Hero paces back and forth, and you just hear mumbling out loud.
Neither of you two better fucking collapse for no reason.
And then again, that would mean. Oh, and if the snakes.
Guard looks as what's going on with him. To which Scott just shrugs.
I played the
Says,
third.
just met him.
Then again, if I
Scott's a
knew
pro.
then Scott and Felina, they have reasons to meet again, I guess. So.
Tell the
All
guard
right,
about...
so back to Felina and medical.
Yes.
So yeah, you've been laid down on the on the bed, and a doctor is currently taking your vitals.
Okay, cool. I am just gonna be like, well, better get back to it and try and, mosey
So
up
you
with
need to file a report.
Yeah, I'll.
You need to file the report. Paperwork's on the desk.
I grab the paperwork and go to, and then just try and slip out with the paperwork.
You don't got a all right. No, you don't got a pen at your post. I know this game. You guards always try to postpone it. No, do it right here. You have a chair for you with a pen.
Okay. And yeah, just sit down and start, doing it. You know what? What type of pen is this? I know that's a very pedantic question, but